Listening to music in general can open your mind, heart, and eyes to so many things. So why limit yourself to music just from your country and instead start listening to the world? Music holds so much value, from mental health all the way to how it makes us feel physically, and opening up your music genres can help you find new things about yourself and learn more about cultures and languages. Today I want to talk about 3 things that listening to different music can do. Music in general has health benefits. And then after that, I'd like to talk about how music from around the world can influence you. I mean, it can turn you on to different cultures, it can inspire you, it can show you new rhythms, new rhymes, and new languages. And lastly, I want to talk about how listening to music, to different music, has changed my life and how I know it can change yours. Starting off, music can make you healthy. No, really, music makes you healthy. According to Healthline, doctors at Johns Hopkins found that music stimulates the active parts of your brain, and just the promise of listening to music while you work can make you more productive. It can also improve the body by making you want to move. And with the motivations on the mental health side of things, it can also help you feel energized and motivated. Harvard has studied the effects of music on our emotions, and this is why so many movies, games, and media in general can be enhanced by its own music. As said in the article from Harvard, the Oscar-nominated film Maestro, about the life of an American composer and conductor, Leonardo Bernstein, that was made in about 1938-39, the most powerful scene in the film is arguably the one where there is no dialogue and just music. Also mentioned in the article, music is quite literally healing. The effect of music on our brains has clinical implications as well. Growing evidence suggests, for example, that listening to the Mozart sonata for 2 pianos in D major can reduce frequency of seizures in some people with epilepsy. Well, I mean, now we know it's healthy, but why should we listen to so many different music from so many different cultures? I mean, for starters, it can lead to finding your perfect genre and opening up your selection of music, and it can change your life. Opening up to new selections of music can also help you find love for new cultures, such as new rhythm. For creatives, this can help lead to new passions and ideas. Lastly, it can help you study and learn new languages you're interested in. It can help you get a grasp on the culture, love, and life of that culture. According to Rosetta Stone, when learning a new language, the fastest and most effective way to absorb new material is by actively listening. Learning to music can not only help you learn the language easier because you're learning something that you're genuinely interested in, but it can also be key parts of their culture, such as Japan with taiko drum and city pop. A great explanation of taiko drum is it was war drums that got turned into these ways of showing passion and love for their country. And with city pop, it is literally all music from the 80s and 90s of Japan. And as you've been sitting here listening to me, I'm sure you're sitting there telling yourself, what does he know about listening to music in different cultures? And what makes me so credible? Well, I was closed-minded too. I mean, I didn't listen to any other music other than occasionally country, rock, and pop. But that left me so closed off from the world. And recently I had the opportunity to go to Japan. While living there for a month, I got to meet new friends and new people that I would consider family, but I also got to listen to hundreds of hours of music. I listened to Vocaloid, J-pop, city pop, taiko. I got to see it all live in Japan. And as I went through the trip, I realized just how different Japanese music and culture was from English culture. And that made me realize that it's so many different cultures are going to be so different than what we are. And we have to open our eyes. This makes me want to not only go back to Japan, but live there and go learn more. I mean, now I've started learning their language. I've moved forward and I started to make animations just based around what their culture has brought to me. I made an animation based on Godzilla, and it has those thunderous booms from the horns. Bum, 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 bum. We get to see so much passion in their culture, just like they can see so much passion in ours if they just open our eyes and we would open ours. Music can make you healthier. And to limit your music, it limits you. Take it from me. Before Japan, I would have never listened to their music. But music changed my mind and inspired me, my work, my life, everything. And I never would have known if I hadn't opened my eyes. So don't keep yours closed. Thank you.